Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Boombox Guru channel, man. I'm your host, LB. So, I just wanted to do this quick video, man, cause I just had to make a video about this, man. I couldn't pass it up. But this is anybody that's a huge fan of Snoop Dogg, like me. Anybody that's a huge fan of hip hop in general. This is big news that I'm about to talk about, man. Snoop Dogg has officially acquired ownership of Death Row Records. Yes, that is correct. Snoop has acquired ownership of Death Row Records, man. And yo, this is huge, man, because if anybody deserves the own Death Row, it's definitely Snoop. It's definitely Snoop. I mean, he was the one that put Death Row on the map. I know, and that's not to take away from the other artists on the label, but Snoop was the big star on Death Row, and up until Tupac came along. But like I said, Snoop was the one that put Death Row on the map, man. And to see that he has acquired ownership of that label again, it's like bringing everything full circle, man. So this is really exciting news, man. And I figured that might have been the case because he's been promoting his next album called Back on Death Row, BODR, and I kept asking myself the question, like, is Snoop, is he running Death Row now? And now it's officially out there. So the deal it's probably been like solidified or with everything, but they were just waiting for the right time to put it out there, man. But congratulations to Big Snoop, man. This is amazing, man. If you a hip hop fan, if you a Snoop Dogg fan, you just know how huge this is, man, because this was the label that started Snoop's career, that made him a star. And then, of course, when everything went downhill, after Tupac's death and so forth, Suge getting locked up, him leaving and going to Death Row, there was always a shaky relationship between Snoop and Death Row and so forth. There was a lot of issues that happened over the years. Of course, him and Suge buried the hatchet. They squashed the beef long before, Suge ended up going to prison. But it's just amazing, man, because I think that Snoop is gonna do Death Row justice, man. I think he's gonna run Death Row the way it should be, and he's already proven himself to be great in the music business. I mean, he has his own label. Plus, he's an executive at Def Jam right now. I think he was like running things over at Priority for a little bit. So I think everything is in good hands, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna be coming up with Snoop, man, because I always felt that Suge dropped the ball on Death Row when he got out of prison and came back when it was known as the Row, because Suge had a lot of great talent on the Row, and he just squandered it by trying to seek revenge on Dre and Snoop, and it didn't go anywhere. And then to top it off, he ended up losing the label all because he didn't show up for a court date. And that great history getting sold for like $18 million when I think Death Row was making like $750 million at its height. That was just crazy, man. But and I'm not trying to like put down Suge. It's just that I'm just calling it how it is. He had an opportunity to really kind of bring that label back up, and he didn't. And I think it's just gonna be amazing, man, to see what Snoop does, man, especially in this era with Death Row, because I was a little kid like when Death Row was really popping. I remember the videos. I remember like the What's My Name video. I remember seeing Death Row quite a bit when I was a little kid, but I was a little kid, so I didn't really understand just how huge Death Row was at that time. And until I got a little bit older, after the company had failed and everything like that, and I look back in retrospect and I was like, whoa, this was really huge back then. But yeah, I'm just really excited to see what Snoop is gonna do, man. So congratulations, to Big Snoop Dogg, for acquiring ownership of Death Row. Finally, the company is in the right hands, because it's been passed through so many hands since it got sold. Wide Awake Entertainment had it at one time, and I felt they kind of did a terrible job, as far as like releasing like the unreleased material. They didn't do a very good job. it releasing material. Um, it's just been so many hands that's been involved, and I think finally they got the right hands with Snoop, man. So congratulations to him, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Daz and Corrupt, the Dog Pound, the whole DPGC, everybody, man. Everybody, Lady of Rage, all of them, man. You know, cause this is really huge, man, to see this happen, man. But drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop new content. Thanks for watching the video. As always, have a blessed day, a blessed week. And to everybody out there, love, peace, and music. Peace out.